First pre-season game against Portland. Bit of a tough test.
Probably the hardest game we've got all pre-season.
Yeah, definitely. A good side.
Could have done with one first.
What's the Nationals, isn't it? The semi-finals, was it?
Yeah.
So they're going to be a good side. They're going to be a good side, but obviously, got to believe.
Yeah, I think we've got
pre-season and that as well. So just get minutes under the belt, get a bit fit.
That's all it's about. It's not about the result really. It's just about getting there, dusting off the cobwebs and getting going again.
Big game on the first one back. Big club, a lot of big players. But I mean, looking at our squad nowadays, it's looking good. This is the sort of teams we should be playing and should be like contesting with a lot. So it's good, it's positive.
Right, so Weller, what I've heard here is Nats has been leaking formations.
Has he?
That's what I've never do that. I've heard he's been leaking formations. You hear that? What? Nats been leaking formations.
Yeah, I've never done.
Come on, let's have a look at the kit.
It's looking clean, isn't it? Looking clean. UTFR.
Well, not today.
No? Feeling rusty?
To be fair, I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in by 6, in bed by 10. So, yeah man, ready for today.
Yeah?
Kit looks lovely.
It does, that does.
That'll be a good little win in the new kit.
Yeah.
Start the new season off right.
Yeah. From what I think, everyone doesn't expect us to win. So
no, we're the underdogs, 100%. But
it gives us.
Listen, the thing is, a lot of people on Twitter, like obviously when we couldn't find a pitch and everything happened on Twitter with like Kears and all that. Kears knows what he does. But listen, you can't knock us for trying. Do you know what I mean?
We want to be, even if it's not now. In the end, we want to be.
So of course, we want to be the best in Leatherhead district where we play, but we want to be competing across. Do you know what I mean? Across the county, everything. So
yeah,
we want to be the best. We've got to play the best, you know what I mean? But no one can knock us for trying, even if whatever happens today.
Yeah, exactly.
Big game today, probably our biggest test ever as a club. I think today, especially for them, they're all ball playing footballers, so if we can press them early for the first 5-10, give them no time on the ball, then they'll know they're in for a good game. Don't have to press them for the whole game, it's a hot day, we're going to get tired. But just for the first 5-10, put them under, they'll make mistakes, they're not professionals, they'll make mistakes, we can maybe nick an early goal off them. We push on from there, but they don't know what we're about. They probably think we're shit. We'll turn up today, show us who we are. But big game. Who's talking had?
Minimum requirement I'll be looking for is just everyone dig in for it the whole game, and first 5-10, see how it goes, and be brave when you're on the ball. Be brave in possession, get in their final third, run at them, do your own thing. Keep it simple to a certain degree, but when we're in there, final third, just express yourself.
Come on, boys. 110, everyone.
Any tackle, anything. Taz is leading from the front as well, so if he goes, we go as a team.
Yeah, we pass together, not the whole time.
Make him press on his own.
Taz goes, we all have to go.
Everyone, yeah.
And we are back. Rovers on your screen once again on a Sunday. Things you love to see. Pre-season today versus Portland. Let's jump straight into the lineup. Today we got Jack in goal, Kane right back, Luke left back, Bass, our new signing with Adam at centre back, Weller and Sammy holding. Nats on the left, Docker, new sign on the right, Charlie Moore in behind Taron. Let's get it. And on the bench today we got Owen, JC, our new signing Joe and Liam Roberts. Throwing on the left hand side, Luke plays a nice little 1-2 with Charlie Moore into Weller. Weller puts it into Taron. Taron clips it over to Docker. Oh, it's unlucky, it's unlucky. Bass picks up the ball, gives it to Kane. Kane gives it back to him. Looks up, trying to find an option. Bass drives straight through the Portland players. Turns back, he's really good at that. Gives the ball to Sam. Sam looks to clip one over the top to Taron. It's unlucky, we're creating things though, it's looking good. Bass picks up the ball, knocks it into Docker. Docker, lovely little flick into Taron. Taron flicks it over the top, Docker's got the pace. He's absolutely burned 14. What can he do? Pulls it back to Taron. Taron shifts it onto his left. Penalty. It's got to be a penalty. There we go. Let's get a replay on that. Bit silly from 14 diving in like that, but I think Taron made the most of that. Either way, we've got the penalty, so hopefully Taron can convert it. He's got a very good goal scoring record and he knows how to find the back of the net. Last season, 18 games played and 30 goals. What a record that is. A lot of nerves going around the ground at the moment. Hopefully Taron can put it away. Never in doubt. There we go. 1-0. Who would have thought?
Love that, boys.
Unfortunately, just after this penalty, Nats did actually pull his hamstring, so a debut for Joe. Hopefully he can come on and make a difference. Lovely little flick from Charlie Moore. Puts it into Docker. Header into Taron. Looks up. It's unlucky. We're trying to create things though. It's good football. Adam clips it into Sam. Sam into Kane. Kane puts it forward. Lovely little chest from Docker. Sam flicks it onto Taron. What a bit of football this is. Taron over the top. Offside? No way. That is questionable. At this point, towards the end of the half, Portland on top. A lot of tired Banstead legs. Their striker's got a shot off. Blocked by his own player. Got away with that one. You won't be able to hear it, but I did actually tell Bass to ping it over to Joe. And what a ping that is.
Oh, Bass. That's unreal. That is class, Bass.
Portland on the attack. Look to loft one in the box. They get their head on it. Falls down. Ah, it's a penalty. He's giving it away. We can't really see it that well, but we are working with new equipment, so bear with us. But penalty to Portland. Portland captain steps up, puts it away. 1-0. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it to the break with a 1-0 lead. The Portland pressure paid off. It was coming. We have a habit of dropping our heads after we concede, but hopefully with the football we've shown in the first half, the boys still believe we can get a result.
We keep getting the ball and lumping it from back here.
Them clips over, he's going to beat the fullback for pace.
No, but if we're clipping it in, it's got to have some quality on it. We're just banging.
I'm still getting space as well. I'm still getting space. Just play to me further, we can go long. The only time I'm getting the ball is back in, and I'm getting
the ball was going out. We're just winning the ball with 1-0 up. What's that though?
Not the way. Yeah, why are you getting the ball? Start of the game, we were playing football.
It's a friendly. That's what you don't need to like. It's a friendly, bro. We're here to make mistakes.
First 5-10.
It's not going to work. We might win the odd flick, but we ain't ever going to win the seconds on that. We do trust in ourselves in playing football, and we can outplay these. Like, I thought these were going to be better footballers. They're physical, innit? They're physical. We could outplay these. They were surprised when we were popping it at the start. I know that you could see that they weren't expecting it. We can play football. We're a footballing side. We're used to this, and the physical battle we're not scared of. So just keep playing football. Just keep looking for that little clipping behind on the full-backs. Their right back's very decent, so we'll look more Ryan's side. Just to clip him in. He's going to burn him for pace.
Second half back underway. Portland knock a decent ball over the top. Adam stands up their striker, looking to get through. Weller comes over to double up on him. Adam puts in the tackle. Weller nicks it. Banstead come away with the ball. Great defending, boys. Weller plays the ball down the line to Taz. Number 2 comes across to deal with it. What can Taron do? He nicks it. He's got away from the defender. Number 2 recovers very well. Taron chops inside. Puts it across. Charlie's got it. Surely he can get a shot off here. Oh, it's unlucky. Taron's running at his man. What can he do? Cuts inside. Plays a reverse ball. Oh, just offside. Portland captain plays a great diagonal ball. Portland winger brings it down. Kane stands him up. Can he beat him? He's beating Kane. This looks very dangerous. Puts the ball in. Takes a deflection. Falls to number 12 on the edge of the box. Can he let a shot off? That's a great finish. 2-1 Portland. Portland pick up the ball. Gives it to their centre back. Looks to play it forward. Joe intercepts it. Looks to drive at their defence. Plays the ball through to Taron. Calls for offside, but it hasn't been given, and Taron slots it home. Apologies about the camera work. Like I said before, we're still getting used to the new equipment, so just bear with us. But what a finish by Taron that is. The game's back level, 2-2. Taron's got the ball. Portland defender does well to hold him off. What can Taron do? Plays it into Luke. He's tripped Taron off the ball. Luke's got it inside to Weller. Looks up. Looks to play it to Sammy. They've intercepted it. Can we get it back? Kane's done very well there. Weller's got the ball. Looks to move it forward. Into Docker. Lovely little flick. Charlie's in. Lovely control. Can he put it away? What a finish. Unreal composure from the teenager. What a player. It's not the first time today Docker's flicks have caused the Portland defence problems, and this one's paid off. A debut assist for the new signing.
Charlie literally just scored.
3-2 to the Rovers. What a comeback.
We went 2-0, we went 2-1 down.
Taron picks up the ball, chops inside, does well to hold off the defender, chops back out, slips in Docker. Can he put it away? Oh, good save from the Portland keeper. Thought we'd leave this clip in. Our defence don't get many clips in these videos, but this was probably the best defensive performance we've ever produced. The back four was solid all game. Portland pick up the ball, look to knock it around. Just to highlight this number 19 here, he really turned it on in the last 15 minutes. Really good player. Portland keep hold of the ball. 19 again. Some nice football here. Portland struggling to find a way through. The boys hold them up very well. Adam steps out, forces him out wide. Sam stands him up. Portland having to recycle the play and start the move again. 14 picks up the ball, plays it across to number 12, looks to break the lines. Charlie unlucky with the interception. Ball falls to number 7, plays it out wide. Joe stands him up and does very well to put the ball out for a throw in. And there it is, the final whistle. 3-2 win in our first game back for over 4 months. Up the Rovers. Just to add, the last 10 minutes of the game, Portland did dominate possession. They had a few shots on goal but created no real clear-cut chances. We're missing these clips as the footage wasn't quite good enough. As we said, we're getting used to the new equipment. We wish them all the best next season. We go on to next week's game against Rose Hill Athletic. See you then.
Sign him up, sign him up.
You love it here already, don't you?
He's a trialist.
Jack.
Hey Doc, you need to score 2 goals to get in today and you didn't do it.
Don't, mate, I'm fucked.
Nick,
I'm fucked.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
So they need to put me in the tent earlier, man.
You're a player, man. You're a player.
Alright, see. Not a bad result, was it?
I'm beat up, bro.
Look at that, let me see. Debut, what are you thinking? That's it?
Hold on.
Already?
Oh, okay. You start pre-season, eh?
Kiss the badge. Kiss the badge. Kiss the badge. Kiss it.
Keep the convo brief. Say no more, my G. Don't you know that talk is cheap? Like my girl, I'm short and sweet.